from Iran?
From anywhere.
Where you from?
Look, now you
Listen.
Yeah, he's a ball of mixed up emotions.
I'm a man. I
He's
am
a
a man. And a man,
What does that mean?
he is a nation. Each man has their own.
No, I'm saying, how do you feel about Trump killing Qasem Soleimani?
I don't care what other people do.
So you Iranian coon.
He American.
He American now.
Most people, I don't trust black-owned businesses because I feel like they'll steal from you. Because they've, like, black people, they have this stereotype of stealing from each other.
I want to give all praise to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah. We are the angels yet again in Hapart to come and preach the gospels to the blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans.
That's right.
To give death and destruction to this wicked kingdom and teach the downfall of America, man. Hey, man, I was downtown, this week, and guess what I seen? I was on State Street, man. I mean, every store is them that closed down, man. You know that Foot Locker that's on State Street?
Bring it out.
The damn McDonald's on State Street, right? All these stores is closed down, man. Because America want to feed you a false ideology, man. They want to feed you that America is still standing, America is still strong, and everywhere you go, you can see that America is really falling, man. It ain't like how it used to be back in the day, man, right? It's not like how it used to be back in the day. There's a lot of stuff going on in these end times, man.
Bring it out.
Latinos and Native Americans, man, y'all gotta wake up, man, right? I'm gonna go into a little brief story about gynecology, man, right?
Bring it out.
Sis, can I ask you a question real quick? Do you know where gynecology came from? Right? Hey, brother, you know where gynecology came from? It came from slavery, man. Yeah.
Come talk to us, brother.
The study of gynecology came from black women slaves, man.
Bring it out.
Right? The chainsaw, the saw, that came from slavery, from gynecology done on black slave women, man.
That's right.
Right? And now you cut down trees with that.
That's crazy.
But that's a wicked history of America, right? And I'm gonna give you just a brief synopsis of hey, Shalom, Kings.
Shalom.
Shalom, brothers. Hey, man, I see y'all with that mighty drip on, man. All praises, all praises. Yeah.
Them from Anointed House of Saints.
Yeah, all praises, man. We out here, man. This truth is coming out, man. And you can't stop it, right?
Hey, sis.
Hey, sis. Hey, Knight, can you come talk to us, please, sis?
I gotta go back to work.
Sis.
I'll see y'all at the house.
All right, sis. Can we give you a flyer real quick?
I take the flyer.
All praises, sis.
I'm doing some talking about gynecology today. You know what that came from? Where it come from?
I know where it came from.
Where did it come from,
Where
sis?
it come from, sis?
Well, it came from slavery, sis. They used to do the studies on black women slaves back in the day, right? This guy called, what was his name called? J. Merriam Sims. A white man called J. Merriam Sims invented gynecology, man.
That's right.
In the Western Hemisphere, right? Go ahead and read that for me a little bit. Right? This is from PMC Plug Metal Central, right?
Library of Medicine.
The National Library of Medicine, right? Written by, I believe, L.L. Wall, right? It says the medical ethics of Dr. J. Marion Sims, a fresh look at the historical record. The medical records of this white man, right? Now let's see what this white man did to come up with these different ways on how to look inside the vagina, right?
Bring it out!
It says vasovagal fistula was a catastrophic complication of childbirth among 19th century American women. The first consistently successful operation for this condition was developed by Dr. J. Marion Sims, an Alabama surgeon
who carried out a series of experimental operations on black slave women between 1845 and 1849.
1845 and 1849. This is when he was doing operations on the black slave women, right? Keep going.
Numerous modern authors have attacked Sims' medical ethics, arguing that he manipulated the institution of slavery to perform ethically unacceptable human experiments on powerless, unconsenting women.
Right? These was powerless slave women that he forced his unethical beliefs on, right?
Damn.
Right? So he was spreading them all open, you know, not giving a damn. And further on, it's going to say he wasn't using no anesthesia. You got a precept? He wasn't using no anesthesia on these black women.
Bring it
because
out.
they said that black women are, how they are made, they could endure
pain.
different type of pains and stuff, right? And they don't have to, you know what I'm saying, use any anesthesia or pain numbing situations. Go ahead.
This is Isaiah 32 and 9. Rise up, you women that are at ease.
Rise up who?
Rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall you be troubled. You careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Tremble, ye women that are at ease, be troubled. Ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
And guess what, man? That's why we went through those things, man. That's why our women went through those things, man. That's why we continuously go through these things today. Is because the simple fact that we won't listen to the Most High God, man.
Right.
We won't listen to the Most High God on what we should do as a nation of people, man. Right? We don't listen to the Most High God or follow His laws, which it says is going to make us a better government. It's going to govern us, right? Go ahead.
Right.
This is Isaiah 3 and 15. What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord God of hosts.
Right.
And this is what they do, man. And the Most High, what He said? He said He coming for the poor, right? He coming for the meat of the earth, right?
Bring it out.
Go ahead and continue that.
This is back to the article, right? It says this article reviews these allegations using primary historical source material and concludes that the charges that have been made against Sims are largely without merit. Sims' modern critics have discounted the enormous suffering experienced by fistula victims, have ignored the controversies that surrounded the introduction of anesthesia into surgical practice in the middle of the 19th century.
The introduction of what?
Anesthesia.
So he wasn't using anesthesia on these black slave women, man.
That's right.
The so-called black people, black women of America, man. And this is how you come up with the you know, the vascular.
You got a question?
You got a question, sir? You got a question?
No, I just got here.
Okay. What's your nationality?
Persian, Iranian.
Iranian? Oh. So, Middle Eastern? Them there? Yeah.
Middle Eastern,
Middle
right.
Eastern, right?
Right.
Arab.
Like East Indian? Them there?
Arab. Elon.
Yeah, Elon, right? Yeah. Okay. You got any, hold on, what you think about this? What you think about this?
I got a question.
What you think about that?
Yeah, I saw it, yeah.
Hold on.
I saw the movie.
You
The
Islamic?
movie? No, this is, what? Man, look,
He a fool.
forget the movie, this is an
Right.
actual depiction of what happened.
That's right.
I know, but I'm saying it's a picture of the movie, right?
Right.
Go ahead. What you-
Hell no.
All right, I got a question. You say you're Iranian, right? How do you feel about the president that just passed, the Iranian president? He got killed in a helicopter crash.
Bring it out.
How you feel about that?
It's just, it's between themselves.
It's within them. That's your homeland, though, right?
What's going on, Young King? How you feel?
My own people are doing it to themselves. It's not outside.
Okay. So what about how you feel about in 2021 when Trump kill Iranian General Qasem Soleimani. How you feel about that?
Look, Iranian people are slaves to their own.
No, I'm saying, how do you feel about Trump killing Qasem Soleimani?
I don't care what other people do.
So you're Iranian coon.
He American. He American.
No, we do it to ourselves. No.
Y'all do it to yourselves.
No.
So you don't care about your own people.
That's
What I'm
crazy.
saying is that our
That's
leaders
crazy.
are worse to us than Americans are to us.
So you love Americans. You love America.
No, I don't.
And you
love
hate your
anybody.
people.
I don't love America or I don't love
Hey, the
anybody.
thing is, if you think he would care about black slavery, it would never happen because he hates his damn self, man. This is what America do to you. America make you hate your damn self but love the damn white man, man.
Right.
This is what they do. And he's Iranian.
Did it?
Brother. He's Iranian, brother.
How you doing, brother? Yes, sir.
And he believe that.
Take a fly, brother.
You believe that.
All right, so you want me to accuse somebody outside of my home and tell him the problems that I have comes from this.
So what was your problem?
Instead of taking
Are you from Iran?
responsibility-
Are you from Iran?
Instead of taking
Are you from Iran?
responsibility
Let me ask you
for
something.
what's
I hear what you said.
going on
So let me understand.
inside
Let me
of
understand. So are you from Iran?
See,
Are you from Iran?
Answer the question.
Are you
I'm
from
not
Iran?
From anywhere.
Where you from?
Listen,
Yeah, he's a
Listen.
ball of mixed up
I'm
emotions.
a man.
He's
I'm
a
a man. And a man,
What does that mean?
he is a nation. Each man is a nation.
Exactly. So what nation you from?
Okay?
What nation you from?
My name is Shahram.
Okay, what nation you
The
from,
nation is
Shahram?
called Shahram. That's the name of the nation.
Oh my God, you bugged out.
Think about that.
You 70 years old.
Someday you'll get it.
You 85 years old. You just dumb. You just walking up the streets being an idiot. A damn goofball.
Now you going to slave.
You damn goofball. Coming up against the prophets of the Lord, trying to talk nonsense, man.
I bet his ID say Caucasian.
Yeah. When he fill out an application, he says, I'm a white man.
Yeah.
I'm the white man. Come on, man.
That's crazy.
Iranian coon is crazy.
That's crazy.
Go ahead.
That's the first.
My
That's the
people got
first.
things going on with
Iranian coon. That's the first.
as a first.
Drop down to
Brought to you by the angels.
drop down to although enslaved. Right? Because they look, the white man, he knows, right? He knows how war works, right? His war is different from our war. You know, our war is spiritual. Hey sis, get away from that damn heathen. You gotta get away from that heathen, man. You look too gorgeous to be walking the dog. You look too pretty to be walking the dog, man.
That's right.
Don't walk the dog unless you got a yo-yo.
That's right.
That's the only time you get to walk the dog.
That's right.
We don't get on these damn black women with these damn white men.
Right.
We don't get on these damn black men with these white women.
Yep.
You
Both
did?
ways. Yep.
Right? Should we get down on them? Right? Yeah, we got to.
All praises,
It's
sis.
a two-way street.
That's right, sis.
Let me find a black brother with some white dog. Man.
We're going to get on their ass.
Go ahead.
Back to the article, right? It says, although enslaved African American women certainly represented a vulnerable population.
A vulnerable population, man. Right? The black women slaves was a vulnerable population because the white man, he knows war, man. He go after the vulnerable.
That's
He
right.
don't go over the mighty men, the mighty women, man. Right? Go ahead and grab that scripture for me. Right?
Right.
Even in Maccabees, man, they had to make us sin to kill us, man. They wanted to make us sin so they could be justified. Go ahead.
This Deuteronomy 25:17. Remember what Amalek did unto thee by the way when ye were come forth out of Egypt, how he met thee by the way and smote behind thee when thou was faint. How he met thee by the way and smote the hindmost of thee, even all that were feeble behind thee.
That's that vulnerable state. Go ahead.
That's right.
It says, even all that were feeble behind thee, Slack it. When thou was faint and weary, and he feared not God.
Right? And he feared not God. Because he gonna get everybody that's vulnerable, right? Keep on reading that.
An article.
Yeah. Matter of fact, you could go, you can go down to when it say J. Mary and Sims. You just read that, we go.
That's right here.
No, right.
Right here.
No, right.
Oh,
Hold on, what you do?
read that.
No.
It says J. Marion Sims, 1813 to 1883, was arguably the most famous American surgeon of the 19th century. And
So he's the most famous surgeon dealing with, you know, dealing with the damn vagina, man. You know, he's the most famous surgeon dealing with, you know, gynecology, right?
That's right.
This is what your modern day gynecologists get their studies from, right? This is where your modern day gynecologist scientists get their studies from, right? And they have stole this man into the heavens, man. They look up to his doctrines.
That's right.
But his doctrines was afflicted on black slave women, man. Right?
Crazy.
Keep going.
it says, and today he is generally acknowledged as the founder of modern surgical gynecology.
The modern day gynecology, right? So today, when you go and get a pap smear and all this type of stuff, black women, just know that black slaves died for that, man.
Right.
Black slave women was murdered and killed for just being black, right? And just because, and guess what? He did fix something with his science, right? He did fix something. But guess what? But what he did fix wasn't in the benefit of Shalom. But he did fix something, right? But when he did fix it, it wasn't in the likeness of black women. It was to cure his people from dying.
That's right. Bring it out.
Right?
Huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to make a point because, you know, during the so-called, Holocaust, you know, they had that German doctor. They always bring him up on how he did all those experiments on the Jewish people, the little twins and all of that. How he experimented with them, and they always bringing that up. How it was so horrifying, everything that he did. I think his name was Dr. Mengele or something like that. But they never bring up what this white man did to our black women. They never bring. You never hear it spoken about. But they always want to talk about how the evils and the atrocities that the so-called Jewish man faced during the Holocaust in Auschwitz. They always want to talk about what they faced then. You know, facing that evil doctor. Everybody was scared of that doctor. They call him the demon doctor. Well, hold on. This the real demon doctor right here.
That's right.
This the real thing. He cutting live women open, exposing with no anesthesia, exposing their ovaries, looking at the fallopian tubes and all that. That's how he found out about all these body parts.
Crazy.
By live surgical. Like it's like how in science class in high school they make you dissect the frog. They was treating us like frogs back then. And guinea pigs, man. You know? That's all I want to say.
And guess what? We know how wicked and what made me bring this story out is because I was talking to my auntie and my little cousin about this situation. And guess what? You got coons in your family too, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's straight up.
My auntie was like, why would the white man do it? He wouldn't do nothing like that.
Yeah, how you doing, brother?
But, hey, excuse me, white lady. White lady.
Hey.
What do you, come here. Come here, white lady. Come here.
What about white man? Come here.
White man, come here.
What
Come here,
about
white man.
you?
White man,
What about
come
you?
here. That's the embodiment of Esau, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I was talking to my auntie and she was like, "Why they wouldn't do nothing like that?" And then I bring out the evidence, and she still didn't want to believe, man.
Right.
Hey, sis, give me a conversation real quick, sis. Can I give you some information?
Come on, sus.
You're a daughter of Zion, right? Keep the commandments and repent. The kingdom of heaven is at hand, man.
That's right.
Right? Now we could drop that. We go to give me Lamentations 4:18. This is crazy, man.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4 and verse 18.
Uh-huh. Is that the elder?
What? In the shop? No.
It's Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 18. It says, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
They do what?
They hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets.
They hunt our steps so that we can't go in our streets, man. Right? And that's talking about Esau, but in a whole conglomerate of things. Let's talk about all these nations, man. Keep going.
It says, our end is near, our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
We got another one out. We got another one.
Hey, sis. Let me ask you a
Hey,
question.
sis.
Let me ask you a question, sis.
How you doing, sis?
Sis,
Not the recording.
sis, let me ask you a question. Do you see yourself on this sign right here? But you see yourself with a damn dog. That's what's wrong with you. Y'all don't care about your own people. Y'all care about everybody else but your own people. Y'all don't want to talk to your people, but you want to talk to a damn white man that put your people in slavery.
That's right.
That is crazy, man. And she walk with her head up high when she really supposed to be walking with her head down looking at the ground.
Don't listen to them.
Yeah, don't listen to them. Those the niggers I was telling you about. I'm not a nigger.
No, I'm not like that.
Look, when the times come, you're gonna have to pick a side. You're gonna have to pick white or black.
That's right.
Right.
And if you pick the white side, they're gonna kill you.
Yep.
Right. But they
And we ain't just gonna get simple as that.
do what's best for
It's
them.
gonna be simple as that, man. That's what it is. It's gonna be simple, plain as that. I'm tired of these damn coons, man.
First Corinthians 10 and 21.
No, I don't think they came out.
They
No,
just
I think
came
they.
out that church.
No, they. Y'all just can't. Man, look.
They just
It
came
is
out
what
that
it is.
church, bro.
Keep reading.
Hey, how you doing, sis? Hey.
Lamentations 4 and
Hey, sis.
Hey,
Sis.
sis.
Can you hear me, sis?
Sis, check it out.
Hey,
Yeah, she is.
can you read this right here?
Check it out. I knew, yeah.
Give me-
she
give
got
me-
the right spirit. She
Come
got
on,
the right,
sis.
She got a good spirit.
Can you read this? Where you see yourself at on this sign? On your father's side. If your father was, what's your father?
I don't know.
He's probably a black, right?
Yeah.
You agree?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So if it is true, if your father was a so-called African American, you would be from the tribe of Judah, man, the most powerful tribe amongst all of Israel.
That's right.
Because me and this brother, we Judites, right?
That's right.
This guy, he's a Levite, you know, but we all the same people, right?
Right.
The Latinos and Native Americans and black people are the children of God, man.
That's right.
Why you think we the best at everything? We jump higher, we run faster, we talk smoother, we cook better, we sing better.
Bring it out.
So where would you place Caucasian?
I'll place them up under my foot.
Great question.
Up under my foot.
Why?
Because they the devil of the earth.
But aren't Caucasians descendants of African Americans?
No, they're not.
How come?
Because God chose a nation. God chose Israel, right? He didn't choose the whole earth. He said he could have chose anybody, but he chose us.
But is it not true that African Americans can create any race?
No.
How
No.
come?
Because God made every nation. Give me that, what's that in Genesis? Yeah. So we're gonna break it down with the Bible, all right?
Great
Because
question.
that's a misconcept.
Great
This
question.
is a misconcept that our people, you know, we fall on, and we just be getting it from word of mouth. We don't get it from textbooks or anything. It's just word of mouth, and everybody then people start believing it. Go ahead.
This Genesis 25 and verse 21. It says, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, two nations are...
He said, not one, but what?
Two nations.
Two nations, right? So Rebecca had two nations in her womb, and they was fighting. And she like, why is all this stuff is going on in my stomach? Go ahead.
It says, two nations are in thy womb, and two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Right.
Two manner of people is going to be separated from thy bowels, right? Meaning that one nation of people and another nation of people. They was twins at birth, but God did what? Go ahead.
It says, 2 manners of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right? So now one is going to come out weak, right? Because he said that one nation is going to be stronger, right? Who is stronger, the blacks or the whites? Who's stronger? Who's physically stronger? Who's physically dominant? Black people. That's why when we just was talking, we were saying that we run faster, we
Jump high.
we jump higher. You know what I'm saying? We're physically stronger.
Dominate every sport.
And guess what? Even if on a bodybuilding side, right? White people, the white bodybuilding men, they look at our physique like, how did y'all get this physique? They try to emulate what we got, right? We natural, right? We got natural broad shoulders, a natural chest, right? When I was young, I had an 8-pack, and I ain't used to lift no weights. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it out. Huh?
Go ahead.
It says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. And when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. And the first came out red.
Who's red walking on the face of the earth? You don't know who's actually red? Have you ever been down south? What do they call the white people down south? Y'all can get into it too. Rednecks,
There you
right?
go. Bring it out,
Okay,
brother.
all right.
That's what-
So,
that's right, brother.
So now you know the depiction of who came out, right? Go ahead.
It says, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment.
So he was red all over like a hairy garment, right? Go ahead.
And they call his name Esau.
And his name was Esau. The white man's his national nation, his national birth is Esau. They will be considered the Edomites of today. They're
right.
not called white people. They're not called Caucasians. They will be called the Edomites. Go ahead.
It says, and after that came his brother out, and he took hold on Esau's heel.
Hold on. You said after what?
After that came his brother out.
So now his brother came out, right? It don't show a depiction of his brother because everybody at that time was brown people. Right? Now look at the earth. Everybody has melanin, right? Except for the white man, because God cursed them.
That's right.
The sun is a curse to the white man.
That's
it
right.
burns him alive.
That's right.
You seen Blade? You see the vampire movies? Those are the real vampires.
That's right. Bring it
The
out.
earth hates the white man.
Bring it out.
They are the real vampires. What they say, freaks come out at night.
Romans 9:13.
The white man comes out at night and go clubbing. That's his national. That's his whole heritage. We the children of the day,
That's right.
right? So it's obviously we're two different people, right?
That's right.
We two different people. So yeah, they will be up under us.
So what created like your value for this movement? Like what made you want to speak out against this?
What made me want to speak out amongst this?
Great
Because
question.
my people are asleep, man. That's what made me. I could be outside, go playing basketball. I could be in the house playing a video game. I could be just walking the streets like everybody else. But it's something more important. What's more important is to wake up my people because we at a sleep state. We're
That's
in
right.
slumber. Right? Yes,
Right,
he
brother.
is black.
That's right, brother.
He's black.
Into is more of a European.
Yeah, exactly,
That's right, brother.
Exactly.
That's right, brother.
Yeah, exactly. This is that's why. But how many people know this? Is because now the truth is coming out. The prophets is back on earth, and we telling our people that what you are been taught all your life is lies, and you should be angry at the white man because he taught you nothing but lies.
That's right.
Am I supposed to love some people that look at this? Look at her. She just walking. She would never tell you that you a daughter of Zion.
That's right.
And they know who you are.
That's right.
That's the thing.
Right,
They
son.
know who you are. But once the truth comes out, this is the end of their kingdom because black people start rising up and stop killing each other, stop selling each other drugs, stop hating each other, stop sleeping with each other's wives, right? This is the empowerment of black people. But it looks like we are angry people, but we're not angry. We just love our people.
That's right.
You got something? Go ahead.
It's Matthew 19:30. But many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first.
Are we not last right now? This is what the Bible says. God said that the ones that are last is going to be first. The ones that's first is going to be last. The white man he's on top of the world. He's first. He's the apex. And we at the bottom. But he's still going to choose who he said he was going to choose from the beginning. He chose Israel in the womb.
That's right.
Right? Go ahead.
It's Matthew 5:3. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they that mourn, for they shall be comforted.
And that's what we're doing right now. We're mourning. We're mourning because our life is not Jolly Ranchers. It's not a jolly thing. We're not living in happiness. Right? We out here mourning. And this is how you mourn for the Lord, man. You come out here and teach your people who they are in these last days. Like I was just talking about the brutality of how gynecology came about, right? You know how gynecology came about?
No, but I've heard about it.
What do you know about it?
I know that it's like, isn't it like some type of like pyramid scheme, something like that?
No.
Okay.
Gynecology came from a white man named J. Sims, and he ripped open black slave women to study gynecology. And he invented the saw. The saw thing was to snatch fetuses out of the black woman's womb. Yeah. So now you use the saw to cut down trees, but that was a gynecology instrument. And guess what? He did all of those things without using any anesthesia because they said black slave women, they could take more pain than an average person because they looked at us like animals. So how can we now love the people that's keeping, history from us? Like you didn't know that. I didn't know that. You get what I'm saying? But through research and studying, you know how wicked these people is, and they know about it. But they won't tell you. So it's up for us to talk to each other and bring out certain stuff so we can understand. The best teacher is from your nation.
That's right.
You can't learn nothing from nobody else's nation because they're going to teach you about their nation.
That's right.
And they're going to make their nation look better than your nation.
That's right.
So to learn something about your nation, you got to go to somebody that's black. Right?
Deuteronomy 17:15.
Go ahead, bring that up. How much time I got on that? 10?
We got like 8 minutes.
All right, cool.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 17 and verse 15. It says, Thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose, one from among thy brethren shall thy set king over thee. So look, you shall only set a king over yourself that is from your nation.
That's
right?
right.
Keep going.
It says, Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee.
A stranger is anybody that's not an Israelite. If they're not black, Latino, or Native American, do not set them above you. Go ahead.
That's right.
which is not thy brother.
Right? So guess what? Do you vote? Do you vote?
I'm not old enough.
Okay. When you get old enough, do not vote.
That's right.
Do not vote for a white man to rule. Because look, we had Democrats, we had Republicans, we had all type of people that we voted for. And like I always say, I go out west, I'll be like, out west look the same since I was a little boy.
Right.
Over east look the same since I was a little boy. Right? You know what don't look the same? How Park don't look the same. When I was a little boy, right? You got all these other heathens just walking past. This was a black neighborhood when I was a little boy. Now you got every nation running through this joint, right? So now we got to understand that when we vote for different nations above us, they're gonna put their people in front of the line, right? They're not gonna put our people in front of the line. They're not gonna do anything for us, right? They're gonna do something for their nation, just like we should do. If we get in, be the president or anything, we should put our people first, right? It's only right.
But my thing is with the voting stuff, like
Uh-huh.
most African Americans that run, they don't have the right values. like I'm not even explaining it. Like small businesses, for example. Most people, I don't trust black-owned businesses because I feel like they'll steal from you. Because like black people, they have this stereotype of stealing from each other, and they fall into those stereotypes of like being ghetto and all this stuff. So it's like, how can other people trust like voting for African Americans when this is what they see? You know what I mean?
I will say this, right?
Good question.
I would rather vote for my people than any other people because
They don't match your values.
the white man can never match my values because he's white and I'm black. It don't matter because his spirit is not upright in him. He don't care about us as a people, even if you vote for him. How many people, we've been voting white people since how long? And never one of them did anything. So we might as well give our people a chance, right? Ain't that right, brother? You think we should give black people a chance? We gave the white man a chance all our lives since we've been in America. Can we give ourselves a chance? We got to. It's only right. It's only right. We don't give ourselves a chance. We hate each other that damn much. We hate being black that damn much when it's like, okay, I don't trust black people. But you trust the white man. You trust the Asian man. Go ahead.
So you said because of the stereotypes, it's hard to trust a black person to be put in like a superior position, right? Right. So what about the stereotypes of the so-called white man and his track record? About the track record he come from? Did he break all of those treaties with the Native Americans? He broke all of those promises. But we still trust him to run over us. But we don't trust our own people just because, you know, a brother from down the street did you dirty. You know, you don't want to trust your own people because of that.
But they're stronger, so what can I do?
Well, who's stronger?
That's why they have.
Said the white man stronger?
That's why they have all this authority. That's why they have the power. That's why we've been voting them for so long, because they're stronger.
See, they played a mental effect in your head to make you believe that they're stronger. When really they're not. As long as you believe that they're stronger, you gonna hold yourself as the inferior person. But once you start developing in your mind that we are stronger than them, you got the genetics to be, we have all the genetics. Science is on our side. Nature is on our side. The Most High God is on our side.
That's right. That's right.
So everything else is against them. Right now it's just their time to rule because according to the Bible, it's a thing called prophecy. You ever heard of prophecy before? Prophecy says that it's their time to be in rulership right now. But right now in their time of rulership, it's our time to come together. So that it's because we got next. It's going to be our turn to rule next, and we never coming out of power.
That's right.
Because we are the rightful rulers of this earth.
That's right.
Don't nobody have the morals of the so-called black and Hispanic man and woman and child. Don't nobody have our morals, our morals and our ethnic value that we hold toward each other.
Let me get limitation. 4:17.
Right? So like the brother said, man, we just can't be looking at these nations like they better than us. We just can't, because when we look at the other nations better than us, we look at our people like they less than everybody, right? Go ahead.
It's Lamentations 4:17. As for us, our eyes as yet fail for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
We watching for this nation to save us. And we shouldn't be putting our faith in this nation